What's up, YouTube world? How y'all doing today? Hopefully it's another good day. Everybody out there. Today I want to talk about that one time that I got them fake shoes from the internet. Be careful when you're buying shoes off the internet, man. For sure. But it was, it was my fault too. I didn't know a lot about shoes back then, so yeah. Now there was many red flags that I know now that I didn't know back then, and we're gonna hop into them a little bit. But the particular shoe that I'm talking about is this one right here. It's a Jordan 12, and it's supposed to be the 12 Taxi, which is just basically black and white. And the Taxi is actually one of the colorways that Jordan wore on the court. The first red flag that I, should have seen was the price on it. With it being a color that Jordan wore on court, it's not going to be that cheap. The price on this one online was $80. I should have known, but like I said, back then I didn't know a lot about shoes. $80 is still a lot of money, So I went ahead and I picked them up. Well, nah. I mean, some 12s might be $80, but not OGs. The Taxis, the Flu Games, which is your black and red ones, stuff like that. They're probably gonna go up in value, and usually when they come out, they're about $190. So $80 right there was strike number one. I got the shoe. Now, granted, I wore them, I wore them for a while. That's all I had, But after I got it, they looked pretty decent overall. But then after I started getting crucial with it, I started noticing little defects. And then I believe it was just this past year, I went out and I bought these straight from. I think I got these from Finish Line, straight from Finish Line. Brought them back, and I did like a little side-by-side comparison. There is no doubt that these are no good. And we'll hop into it a little bit and show you some things that I had noticed along the way, do a little comparison. Now, granted, the colors ain't the same, but as for the shoe, it's the same style shoe. This one's a 9.5. You can see the tag's not even in the same spot. Right. I'll show you that in a minute. But and this one also is a 9.5. So I don't have the original box that came with this one, but I do have the box that came with this one. So when you get your Jordan 12s, now they may not all come in the same box, but this is the box that I got right here. Sure. Flip top. So just an idea, if you're purchasing, some Jordan 12s or whatever, that's a good place to start, is right there at the box. Let's see if there's any information on here. That way y'all can see for sure. Jordan 12. You know what I mean? These were the real deal right here, so. Yeah, like I said, once I grabbed the real pair and I did some side-by-side comparison, I was so dumb. Okay, but into the shoe. The bottom, boy, these motherfuckers is fucked up. Let me try this one right here. That ain't much better. Yeah, these. It ain't nothing but dirty bottoms right here. Once I found out that they was fakes, these became basically mud stompers. There's really nothing on the bottom that can tell you that they're fakes. More of the cosmetics of the fakes come in to the actual shoe, and the details is where it's at. Okay, like one thing I noticed right off the bat as I'm looking at it, if you look right here, that's nice and smooth. If you look on this one, it's got that. Boom, boom. That's one thing I noticed. And it's all over the shoe when it comes to that too. See, you got this right here, it's nice and smooth. You feel me? There's a little pop right there. You know what I mean? So, that was one thing that I had noticed. And see, there's one right there. They're just all over on that. Okay, and now another thing that I had noticed. Let's see, we'll go with this right here. On the 12. This comes down and it all comes together. And it's nice and smooth. You know what I'm saying? All boom boom. And over here. Nice and smooth. Nice and straight. You know what I mean? Now take a look at this. This one's not too bad. Right? Look at that. It's a little short. See? And on the other shoe, see, that one's not too bad. And that one's not too bad. So, yeah, that right there. That's another. All right, one more thing on this shoe. This rubber piece right here is nice and straight. Nice and straight. I mean, it's not straight, but it's not all, you know, waving, you know. Look at this. Look at that hump right there. See that? No good. This one's smooth. That one's had a good one. Bad. Take a look at the other shoe. Ah, it did it right there too. Boom, that one swoops down. And then, see what I'm saying? No good. That one's not too bad. So, alright. On to the back. This right here is really bad right here. We'll just do a side by side on the shoe. Right here on the rubber on the top. This one's kind of straight. This one over here is crooked as hell. See that? See how crooked that is compared to that? Let's take a look at the good one. Nice and straight. Black and white one, crooked. Crooked, crooked. Another thing, well, I just got them going on for days. This strap back here is supposed to be a pull tab. You're supposed to be able to put your finger in there and pull the shoe to put it on your foot. Okay? Look at this pull tab. Hell, I don't even have to put my finger in there. It's got extra space on the top. I can't put my finger in there. It's not happening. Okay? All bad. As for the Jumpman, they did a decent job on the stitching and everything. I ain't gonna lie. It's not bad. As for your 2, 3 going down, that's all good. You know what I mean? One major thing that I just now noticed. Right there. There is no tag. The tag for this shoe is down here on the inside. On the side. On the real shoe, the tag's right there. Plain as day. So, just a couple things to look for when buying shoes. Do some homework a little bit. You know, I mean, $100. You know, it may not be a lot of money to some people. To other people, it's a lot of money. You know, like I said, I spent $80 on these shoes, and that was a lot of money for me. I would have bought, hell, I probably would have bought a pair of real Air Forces or something versus fakes. I can't do fakes. I just can't do it. Knowing in my heart, you know, that they're fake. So that's why I like the colorway on this one right here. So I picked this one up. And oh yeah, Another thing too. Now I don't know if it's gonna be the same for the taxis or not, but my dog, I was playing with my dog and she scratched this shoe right here. I don't know if you can see that scratch mark right there, and it's still red. Like, you know what I mean? On these fakes right here, I got nicks and scratches and stuff, and actually underneath it's turning white. See that white right there? Chunk white. I mean, it could be like that on a real pair of taxis. If you got real taxis, you know, let me know if it does do that. But that's another thing too. And these bad boys creased. The material on them just not that good. Not good. I was bragging about 12s and how good they are for not creasing. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But man, yeah, the material, look, it's creased. Like, there's a crease right there on the toe way out here. Crease right there. It's just the material on them just not that good. Not good at all. So if you got a pair of fakes, they're gonna break down over time, and you'll eventually know. So, but hey, it is what it is. It happens to the best of us, right? So we'll pop these back in here. Just trying to save y'all from getting a fake pair of shoes, at least on the 12s or anything, you know what I mean? Just do a little homework. Look at some real shoes, you know, the real pair, and check yours out. Make sure if you're buying online, just make sure you're buying from a good source. I think I typed it into Google, Jordan 12. Just started scrolling through and just didn't pick a good source. So, hey, it's on me, you know. You know, as much as it's on them, you know what I mean? It's more on me because I didn't do my homework. So when you're buying some shoes, just do your homework a little bit, you know. So appreciate y'all. We'll talk about some other stuff on another day.